Good morning, guys. Kind of a broken promises day today. Um, last video, I promised you that I'm gonna go to this interesting place here in Colorado. Well, I did, but unfortunately, and I mean, there's no secret here. I wanted to go and shoot a sunflower field. They're blooming every year around this time. And I went to the usual spot where they've been forever. And guess what? No sunflowers. So that was kind of a bummer. So to save the day, I came back here to Barr Lake, and it's kind of a chilly morning. Um, not much is going on, and just came out here, see what's up, and not really in the mood to do anything. Uh, but regardless, I'm here. And I found a spot where there are a bunch of these little birds, and I don't even know what they are, besides a sandpiper and some seagulls. So I'm laying here on the banks of Barr Lake and just snapping pictures. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. Not planning to stay much longer, so this is gonna be a short video. Update on the car. Yes, happy days, I got it back. It's all fixed. However, yesterday after I picked it up, I discovered that I cannot open my passenger side back door. So on Monday, I went back to the store, showed them, and they're gonna look into it on Monday. And then this morning, I found another thing what's wrong with it, with the car in general. One of the lights, it's on the side, the front passenger side, front. There's this little, I don't even know what light it would be called, but it's one on the side, so it's not working. So that's just another thing I gotta go and tell them. But yeah, I mean, I'm very happy to have it back. I mean, they did a good job to fixing all the back of the car where the damage was. So it's all good, and I'll show you later in this video what it looks like now. But yeah, that's the update. So now, since I got my car back, I'm definitely gonna be able to travel somewhere and get a footage from a new place. But for now, just to save the day, I'm here, and let me show you. Again, you're not gonna be able to see it much, but this is where I'm at, and that's what I'm looking at. There are a couple seagulls there, and then there are those little birds. So I've been snapping a bunch of pictures. So we'll see what comes out of it. And of course, I'm gonna show it at the end of the video. Last week, when I was making the video, I meant to share something with you, and what I was gonna share is I found out that there is a great app for an iPhone, and I bet you for any other phone, Samsung or whatever. And the app is called Animal Tracker. So that's where you can track the migrating birds, which being equipped with the GPS device and stuff like that. So in Latvia, we have a huge population of white and black storks, and right now it's getting close to migration time. and they have one bird. She's a female, black stork, and she left Latvia and is traveling all the way down to Africa. And her name is Mare, so M-A-R-E. If you type in, when you download the app, type in the name M-A-R-E, and it will show you where the bird is at. And right now she is making a pit stop in Romania. So it's kind of cool to track, and there's tons of birds you can track. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, download Animal Tracker. It's a very cool app. It's completely free, and you'll be able to see how the birds migrate, you know, and where they travel. And yeah, it's very cool. So I highly suggest you to check that app out. You may like it. There's a couple, 3 seagulls, and lots of little birds. I'll show them all. I took a bunch of pictures. There's sandpipers. Actually, I don't think those are sandpipers. Forgot the name of them. Let me check my app and I'll let you know what those guys were, if you were able to see them. Yep, I was right. Those were not sandpipers. Sandpipers have the long beaks. Those are killdeer. I definitely knew those birds. I just forgot the name of them. Losing my mind. Sun is out now. Like in the morning, it was kind of chilly. It was a little windy and cloud coverage. But now, sun's coming out and it's getting warmer. But it's also getting closer to a time when I want to get the heck out of here. Yeah, not much going on besides these little guys flying around. So I got my Sony camera back to my buddy, so I don't have it with me. Right now in this situation, that camera would be great. So actually I may consider buying one for situations like this, you know, when there's nothing much going on. Couple birds, they're small. In the GoPro you cannot see them. But if I would have that camera, I would definitely be able to do it. I do have a Nikon 7500, so I wonder if I put at least like a 50mm lens on it and put it on a tripod, I would be able to get some shots. But like this morning when I went to the sunflower field, like I got all my gear in my car, you know. I got my tripod, you know, and all the wide zoom lenses and stuff, and I was so ready to do it. But it's life, I guess. You never know. And like, I mean, I've been to that field 3 years in a row, I believe, and they were always there. Not this year. So I don't know where they have moved them, or they even planted them, or no idea. But bummer. I'll post, I promise, I'll post some pictures from previous years, what I took when I was there, and I'll share it with you. At least you're not gonna get skunked on pictures, but I really wanted to make a video about them and how cool it is. There's always tons of people snapping pictures, and it used to be not a well-known place, but with all this social media and stuff, you know, people share a lot of pictures, and like last year there were lots and lots of people. Don't blame them, it's a pretty view. I just looked up on my birding app, you know, try to find out like what kind of birds those were, what I was taking pictures earlier. So those actually are sandpiper. There are many different kinds of them, and I still gotta narrow it down exactly which ones were those birds. And so yeah, those are sandpiper, and they do not have the long bill. Those are actually avocets. I got it all wrong, but here it is, sandpipers. And the other ones were killdeer, and then the third ones were ring-billed seagulls, and they're here year-round. So yeah, that's what it is. Just wanted to make a little correction, because I was mentioning earlier, you know, calling killdeer a sandpiper. Well, I was actually looking at the sandpipers all this time, and the other ones were killdeer flying around. So yeah, I got it all mixed up. I got to learn all those names, and it's a little difficult for me with all these English names. But yeah, and the ones what I was referring with the long bills, those are actually avocets. You know, I did not see them. I've seen them earlier this year when I went on a fishing trip with Michael and Bree. I saw the avocets over there. But yeah, that's just a little correction. Well, here she is, all back in one piece. So the little lights I was talking about is these ones, but just on the other side. So it's not working on the passenger side. But let's look at the back of it. It's all in one piece. So super happy to get it back. But yeah, the doors, let me see here if I unlock it. Yep, the back door cannot open it, so that needs to be taken in. You can see how now this is illuminated in the back, and then let's walk up to the front, and this is where it's not working. So that is basically what's going on with it. But yeah, it's all back in one piece. Little adjustments, and I'll be able to rock and roll. All right, guys, I'm back in my car, about to leave the Barr Lake. So I try to make the best out of today. So hopefully I got something. I briefly looked through my pictures. You know, they're coming out all right. I'm pretty confident I'm gonna get a decent pictures of the sandpiper and the seagulls. So yeah, sometimes, you know, again, unforeseen things happen. You know, it was a complete bust with the sunflower field. But since I was close to Barr Lake, you know, I just decided, like, let's come over here, you know, and see what's going on. Not much, but yeah, those sandpipers, you know, you don't see them in that many around in one spot. So I'm glad I actually came, and it was a place where it was quiet and nobody around, and So I just laid on my belly in the sand and snapped the pictures. But yeah, about to head back home. Now actually I may run to a Russian grocery store. You know, like I said, I'm not Russian, but since I come from Latvia and we were for so many years under Russians, and I'm kind of miss the food. And in Arvada, there's a store where I can go and pick up like real rye bread, which is actually shipped in from Latvia and Lithuania. So that's a must for me. I cannot go without the rye bread. And the rye bread, what we know here in the United States, believe me, it's far cry from what the real rye bread should be. So yeah, I'm gonna go over there, pick up some food, you know, some deli stuff, and then drive home. And then later on today, I gotta go over to my son's house. He's gonna buy a Traeger smoker, you know, and we're gonna set it all up. And yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the day. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and fingers crossed, maybe next week, next weekend I can go up in the mountains somewhere. Maybe go to Kenosha Pass or Guanella Pass or one of those things. You know, it all depends. You know, we had a huge mudslides on I-70. So I believe it was I-70, which is shut down now. So I don't know. I think I can get there, you know, because the mudslides are farther down. But crazy stuff has happened around Colorado because of the heavy rains up in the mountains. The air has cleaned up. Luckily, you know, we had a couple big thunderstorms rolling through and lots of rain. It's a little humid out here today, but at least, you know, the air pollution looks like it's getting better. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope for the best for the next weekend, and I really want to do it. It's always something, you know, always something. This year kind of sucks, you know. I saw the last year was bad, you know. This one is no better, if not worse. But anyways, I'll end it here. Thank you again for watching. You know, I really appreciate it. If you press the like on my videos, I would appreciate it even more. If I can say that, I do appreciate every single thing, you know. And then the bottom line is I really like to make these videos for myself. You know, and if it happens that somebody else likes them, then a little thumbs up and a little subscribe to the channel would help me a lot. So yeah, till next time, thank you again, and see you all next week, probably. Bye-bye. And here is my little heaven.